Lovely, jubbly, just tricked you there. God, look at the signal. That's got to be reviewed, especially on the Perfectdraft Pro. And it's quite a lot heavier. Especially when Good afternoon, people. Welcome back. I'm Paul. Rate my beer. Right, I'm using a Stella to do HAWKSTONE.
Yeah.
And we're doing. I only managed to get the half glass. I'm not impressed with that, Jezza, mate.
That's a
Bloody
really
piddly little thing.
piddly little glass there.
And you haven't replied, mate, when I said, you know, to your staff, where are my pint pots? I need a pint pot, mate. You know, and it would have looked better in your own video.
Yeah, we've had to use this Stella chalice. Look.
But yeah, we've just reviewed it on its own. So while we're on a roll here, I'm going to do the pint.
We're going to do them side by side.
Yep. You want to read that if you like?
Oh, let's have a look. I'm stumped from the first one. Hewn from the mineral-rich bedrock of the Cotswold Hills, the HAWKSTONE, a Neolithic standing stone which gives our lager its name, has stood for generations. The Cotswold brash soil in which it rests is hard and unforgiving, but for those who persist, it yields malting barley of unusual high quality, ideal for brewing. Our harvest, our master brewer painstakingly and meticulously combines the barley with the selected hops, yeast and the purest water possible before allowing it to mature for up to 6 weeks, during which time it develops its distinctively clean flavour. Hard to make, easy to drink. And I would go with that.
Oh, right, you finished.
You asked me to read it.
Right. Anyway, talking of things, when you purchase these from Mr. Clarkson's HAWKSTONE website, obviously as you know the keg came from our friends at Beer Hawk,
Let's turn this around.
you get, cheers for buying some of my beer. Despite never having met you, your purchasing decisions have left me totally convinced of your intelligence. Now he's talking about me.
No, I think
Integrity and impeccable taste. Many thanks, Jezza. So, there you go. That's quality, isn't it? Right, so let's skip this and see where we go here. Remember, shut up, you little rat. Remember, that's a pug, by the way, not a rat. I don't have a pet rat.
You didn't. He did, didn't he? Oh my goodness.
Would I?
Yeah, you would.
Remember, this costs £2.50 for 330 mils. Not bad for a decent lager. You know we've reviewed it already, and it scored an 8. This one costs you £2.60. I can't find my phone. Someone's whipped my phone. Oh, it's there. Better do a camera shot.
Okay.
This one costs you £2.60 for a pint.
So here we go.
Shut up.
There.
So, do they look the same? Do you want to?
Yeah, on the face of it, they're looking similar. It looks a little bit lighter in the bottle, I think.
Yeah, I'd say it looks a little bit lighter.
No, he's agreeing with me. It makes a change. So here we have it. That's your draft. And that one's your bottle.
With a H for HAWKSTONE.
So going on the aroma, they do smell pretty much for much. When we were reviewing the draft, I thought there was a little bit more citrus coming through there.
I'd say that on the odour. I'm getting more citrus from that one than that
Yeah.
one. But there's not a lot in it.
Okay, let's go on this one.
That's bloody lovely. And as I said in the last video, no, I'm not starstruck.
I know. That's more citrus. That's got a much more defined bitterness to it.
Yeah, I could go along with that.
I'm finding with the bottle one that I'm getting a stronger bitter taste to it than what I am on the draft.
But they are quite similar.
They're good, you could tell they're the same lager.
Yeah.
But sometimes you do this and they
Sometimes
can be
it's not
almost, yeah, they can be almost identical, and sometimes they can be totally different.
You could blind test them, and I think you could tell.
Yeah, I think so. This has got more, it's got more citrus taste to it.
I think as normal, it's got more backbone to it. There's definitely more citrus on the end of your palate. As you swallow, you get your hop burst, and then you get that citrus in with the hops. So yeah, Michelle's probably got that right, where she's saying, well, that's not as bitter on the aftertaste as that.
It's actually more balanced out on the draft than what it is on the bottle.
But then I'll get more citrus out of that now. But the problem is when you do these, half of it's in your head in a way. As I've said to people before, I don't claim to be an expert on a few things, but certainly not a beer expert. But
no,
I can only try.
We're not experts. We're just people who love drinking beer. That's all it is.
I can just think of a few things to describe us, as I'm sure a few of you could. But
yeah, I'm quite sure that.
There is a few experts on YouTube.
I really do think that the draft is better. I think
it's tough. This is a tough one. You see, when I first drank, shut up. When I first drank that, I went along with what you said. But then when I drank that and then went back to that, but then, you know, without having a gallon of water in between to try and, it's a hard thing to do, these side by sides.
I think when you are doing a side by side, if you actually are getting the same flavours from both the drinks, then you can tell that the draft is pretty similar to the bottle. I mean, we've done like Tiny Rebel where they have been totally different.
Yeah, this is not like that.
It's not like that. It's really
no
close.
Way. As I say, you know, we've reviewed the bottle. We've also done this, although it's in the process of uploading while we're doing this one. You know, in for a penny, in for a pound, isn't it? Really, but
indeed.
They both delivered. Just let him in.
He keeps poking his little face through the gap in the door.
But yeah, they're both top drawer. As I say, if you've got a perfect draft machine, well, of course you're going to go for that, because you're getting literally 568 ml in your UK pint, compared to 330 ml, and the price by price if you've got your 10%, and that, you know, I wonder if Jez has got 10%. I bet he's not brought 12 kegs. You brought your 12 kegs, and as I said before, cost effective today. You're looking
I'm quite sure he got the machine for free, let alone the cake.
So he should, man of his calibre.
Dear me.
No, I think, I mean, as we've said in the last video that will go out before this one, obviously, love or hate him, he's delivered on this beer.
Yeah, that was a massive sticking point for me. I wanted to try this because I wanted to know if it was gimmicky, whether it was actually a good beer. You put a big name to something and sometimes it could just be really gimmicky. Actually, this is a good beer. I think maybe Jeremy Clarkson actually enjoys drinking beer because he's made sure that this beer actually is good.
Well,
it's something that he's going to enjoy drinking himself.
Fuck me.
And it is good.
Yeah, no, definitely. It's delivered. As I said, it's too early to say it's up with my favourites, being Hasselroder, being Stella Unfiltered. I take a lot of stick for that, but I genuinely love that beer. That's my opinion. I can't see anyone on a perfect draft, and I've already read some people because, as I said in the last video again, I got too excited, didn't check out my order because I'm a bit of a dick, okay? But I was too busy sharing it all around social media and left them in my cart, which was quite good actually, because I had the wrong beer from Michelle. Rather than Leffe Knoll, I ordered the other one. Well, it was red, wasn't it? So
yeah,
it was the right colour but the wrong beer. So then when I checked out yesterday, they were really good, Beer Hawk, and got it here today. Jez had jumped in the freezer. I've been winding Littleton up all afternoon, haven't I? Going, Jez is in the freezer. How did you fit him in? I was like, oh, for fuck's sake. who done my thumbnail, by the way, SJ.
The Bond villain.
Yeah, the Bond villain, as the pondering man says. And believe you me, if you subscribe to Mark, his latest video.
We love you, Mark. You are brilliant.
He's on fire again.
We love you, Mark.
That's all I'm saying. Right. Anyway, back to this, because we're getting away from the situation
We
here
are.
and gabbling on, aren't we?
We are.
I'm good at that. She says that. It's better than me singing.
Definitely.
Really? You meant to say no. Get out of it. Right. The keg edges the bottle.
Just.
It does have, as we said, a bit more citrus to it, and it's not as bitter. But then if you like bitter, if you like the bottle, you're going to like the keg. Yeah, I totally agree with that. If you've tried it out and you've had it on bottle and you liked it, you're going to love the keg. It's a really good lot. I mean, we tried to get this beer, as I've said, I think in one of the other reviews, because obviously we've done a bottle and the keg one. I said before with we tried to order it from Amazon and it was sold out. It was actually sold out. I think it's the best-selling beer on Amazon ever. So there you go. And judging on the Perfectdraft sales, the future's bright. It's really good to hear everyone's point of view on this as well. I'd love to know other people's point of view on this. What do you think of it? They probably won't get that far through. Look, we've done another 10 minutes, haven't we? Right, sorry. We'll be gabbling. See you next time.